Got calendars? Hey, it's Care. Welcome to my deck at the lake. We're doing calendars today. Yes, we are. I heard a question in a video the other day. What do you do with calendars? Well, I'll tell you what I do with calendars. They are so much fun in the junk journaling world. I'm going to move this pile aside and tell you all about what I'm doing with these calendars, because there's a truckload of them here. And I'm going to show you this pile. This, you might recognize, is from my New Theme Thursday collection of themes. And first thing that you can do, if you have lots of old calendars, or if you want to start collecting old calendars, once you start looking, you'll find them everywhere. And that's what this is. That's where this started. So I want to show you this because New Theme Thursday, it's a thing. It's a thing. Always adding to, if you haven't seen the New Theme Thursday Heroes playlist, I will link that below. Not my videos, other people's videos. And as you know, or maybe you're new. If you're new, welcome. If you've been here a little while, welcome back. Always good to see you. If you've been here a while, cover your ears. If you're new, New Theme Thursdays is all about there's more to life than butterflies and botanicals. We are creative people, and there's more to explore than butterflies and flowers. Butterflies and flowers. So I do a regular feature that has not been so regular, but will be now, because good news! Woohoo! 3, 2, 1 party! YouTube is a full-time gig. Let's hear it for stay-at-home dog mom. Yay. Anyway, a junk journal. Its theme is it's a date. And I can't wait to show you all the stuff that I won't show it all to you because we'll be here till, because there's a lot. 2013. And you'll see 2005, 87. So there's stuff here from everywhere. But I can envision this journal that's just all about dates and calendars and keeping time. And it could be your special dates. It could be any date. It could be just this mishmash. I just did a quick dip on quick design tips for junk journalers, for people who don't have a lot of art background or design background or photography background. There are a few design tips that will help you tie everything together and make things feel better. You might not be able to put your finger on it, but we can maybe figure out why they feel off. So one of those things is to have something that ties it all together, and that could simply be a theme. Dogs, sewing, fashion, vintage radio. The themes are endless. So in this case, the theme obviously would be it's a date. All things date. These are from a Thomas Kincaid calendar. Wahoo's Country Catering from 2012. Some of these came in grab bags from St. Vinny's. Some of these came from my grandma's basement, because my grandma was a Depression grandma. She kept everything. So they come from everywhere. Little ones, dates, these little guys. So these could be tabs. This could be a belly band. This could be its own little notebook tucked into something. This could just, you could take off a page and just use that as part of a collage. There's lots of these, so they would be fun to collage together. These little pocket ones from, this is a tear-out one, I think, from a calendar kit, like at the Dollar Tree or something. You get 5 calendars, and this is one of them. 6. Another one, I don't know that they all have, they don't. Just the moon signs, just the dates. All shapes and sizes. 1998. These are the little bits from a bigger calendar. From magazines. Magnet. Everybody and their brother gives these out. This is nice. It's got the notes option and a different way to set up the numbers. More magnet. Auto. What year is this one? 1998. 2005. A lot of these little guys. Look here. Holy teeny tininess. This is a perpetual calendar. Oh, this looks like either an almanac. I have no idea. It might be an old cheese and crackers. I have no idea. But it's all about calendars. It's all about dates. There's all kinds of tables and different kinds of calendars. Oh, nice square one, you know, Christmas thing. Just the numbers are pretty cool. This is from a vintage Reader's Digest. It was a story about Winston Churchill. It was his journal. Bits of his journal were in there, which was really cool, or letters that he had written. So you got London, January 4th, 1946. Took a whole bunch of these dates out. Chartwell, June 30, 1953. Carthage, December 16th, 43, right around the time of the war. London, June 27th. So I just think those dates and times are really cool. From a Bloom calendar. I like that. It's a date. This one's super glossy. Magnet, 2015. Miscellaneous little teeny pages. My mom got me this little Dollar Tree magnet one. Stay Upbeat, and it's got a picture of a purple beet on it. So cute. A magnet for my fridge. And every month has 3. So it looks more than it is. Nice going. Postcard. Millennium calendar. Looky there. Because that was a big deal. Calendar pages out of magazines. This is just a thing. I have no idea where something that size would have come from. Reply by dates. Those come on a lot of your mail. More pocket. I mean, look at all the tucks. Look at all the cool things. These would, if you're not doing an entire, it's a date journal, these little things would just be fun tucks. Like, what day was my birthday on in 2007, 2002, 1998? Postal Service. Why are the rates going up again? Dates. 99, 98. Because these, look at the rainbow one. That's really cool. I might save that one for my rainbow journal. I'm not doing a rainbow journal. I'm doing a spectrum journal. Different thing, but that'll work. But look at them all. Holy Hannah. These shiny ones might just be good tucks. These ones that are more like paper, you can glue stuff to them. Instead of altered playing cards, just alter these as well so you can still see some of the dates through. That would be pretty cool. In fact, I might save some out and just do that. See, the idea is they just keep coming and coming and coming and coming, and the more you think about this stuff, the more you make yourself. But it's all good. That's a teeny one. Look how tiny that is. Comparatively. Look how little. Colgate's in on the action. Credit unions are in on the action. Some are prettier than others. Look how beautiful. And yes, it's flowers and botanical, but a little bit, you know, they're beautiful. Do they have to be on every page? They don't. Look, there's another one. Look how pretty. 5, 6, and 7. Ads. flyers. These are all from a certain book. His chapters weren't chapters necessarily. They were dates and places. Los Angeles, 2005. Vienna, 3839. That is so cool. I love that. It's a date. Let's meet in Vienna. 507. Oh, and they all have different images of nature. Very beautiful. So even if you're doing, let's say, a nature or a woodsy forest, having something like this, well, that's not a forest, but it's naturey. There's some forest. This, you know, using them as pockets and tags and journal cards. They're nice and blank on the one side. Use them to tuck in. This could tie everything together for you if you're looking for something like that. This was in a Victorian entertaining book on how to entertain Victorian style year-round. Pretty cool. Ugh. See, look. I was into butterflies once. So you can use that as it is. You can fold it and it would be something pretty cool. You know, so a tuck with a surprise on the back. You could use it, put a blank piece of paper on here if you wanted and have a hidden writing space. I think that was tax information or something. This is an old, what year was it? 1983. Looky there. This was my grandma's with great recipes. Like, what a fun tuck that would be, you know, and not only this vintage calendar, but a handy-dandy vintage recipe as well. World Almanac. It's a date. It's a date. These are from a book I just got at a recent haul. They're fake ephemera calendar pages from some fictional character's calendar with her notes and stuff in it. I just thought it was fun. It goes in my It's a Date journal. That's fabulous. That book, it was called Kathy's Book, haul video. I'll try to remember to link it below for you. Super cool. Magazine page, just random dates. Because I'm doing an It's a Date journal, 1989. Norman Rockwell. The calendar itself was beautiful. Some of them had some really beautiful Norman Rockwell stuff, but the ones that weren't my favorite, usually the ones with people or kids on it, I didn't use. The ones with the dogs and the old people, I kept. I really like that one kind of too. But some way, somehow, I'll use that. Separators from that planner. More of the Rockwell. So you can do an entire beautiful journal. It's a date. Again, your special journals, your own special dates, just any random dates. Calendars are beautiful, beautiful things. Just did a super quick masterboard with the calendars. I just picked the red and black because there was a lot of it, but there's blue, there's purple, there's teal, there's truckloads of different styles and colors and whatnot, so I didn't have to go with red and black, but I did, so I could cut this up and this could go in my black and red and white journal, perhaps, using it in an It's a Date journal. It could have a series of pages that are black and white and red spreads. This could be just little pops of color in a fairly plain white off-white journal. There's lots and lots of things that could be done with these calendars. Cutting them up and just using the numbers again, but in a different way than just these blocks. Lots and lots and lots of potential in your old calendars. This was so fun to do. 97, 1901, 2021, or 2001, 2020. Just super fun. Not sure what to do with it. If it's too busy for you, you can do a whitewash of thinned out acrylic paint to kind of push that back and tone it down a little bit, and then you can alter it as you wish. You could put a thin coat of gesso over it. You could put a piece of white tissue paper over it with Mod Podge, or thinned out, watered down wet white glue. All kinds of things that you can do with old calendars. As I said, my grandma was a Depression grandma, and she kept everything. So I have loads and loads and loads of these calendars. Look at this one in this nice little... Oh, it's just a notepad, I think. Oh, no. What is it? It's a credit union savings passbook. Oh, my God. No wonder I didn't recognize it. Anyway, these little guys make fantastic little glue books. Just pick a theme and start collecting stuff, or pick a color, or if you want, use the thing that's on the page. If you want to do a year's worth of quick glue booking, April will be all things bunny. So just find as many bunnies as you can and glue the bejesus out of it. Minnie, if you want to do Disney or Mickey Mouse, you can use an old calendar based on what's on the page and just make it a glue book. Halloween or holidays, if there's something on there like that Barbie one we were just looking at, I can't imagine doing a Barbie. I hated dolls. They creep me out. So instead of doing Barbie, I would maybe pick purple or these fun little flowers and find some way to cover her up and make my own artist choice if you don't like what's given. And they would make fantastic little junk journals too. If you're afraid to start or not sure quite where to start, use one of these little guys and just start covering the pages. Use plain white paper at first if you want, and then cover it up from there. You could also use these little guys, a nice glossy paper, so you can glue a couple of them together, gesso them, and do a tiny little art journal if you want, because it's nice heavy glossy paper. Glue a couple together, be able to take the wet media. You never know what kind of little gem you can create from these. Same with the spiral bound. Glue a few pages together and take off from there. Also, old checkbook registers. Everything's pretty much online now. Very few people use these anymore. Kat Hand did a whole color series. I think it was 2021. Each month she did a different color. 12 colors and silver and gold, black and white. Very, very fun. And this is doable. You can finish a spread like this in one sitting. And it's not intimidating, and it's not scary, and you're not out of anything. So it's, even though it's not a calendar, it's kind of off topic. It's here. Let's talk about it. So it's April as I film this, about almost mid-April already. Cheese and crackers. Why didn't you wake me up? I missed March completely. Like, nobody told me. Wakey, wakey. Come on, get up. Let's go. I've been sick. Sleeping a lot. I'm awake now, though. So, buckle up. April. I just bought these yesterday at Dollar General. They were only $1 to begin with. The sign said they were marked off 50%. So, 50 cents. But when I checked out, they were 30 cents. So, I'm going back tomorrow or later today, and I'm going to get a few more, and I'll show you why here in a bit. But if you want to do some calendar-y stuff, right now is the time to get your calendars, because they're 50, 60, 75%, 90% off. Go get some. So how do I use these? Well, I got these. This is an academic calendar for 21-22, so it started in August. And what I use these bigger ones for is to write down which of my YouTube videos comes out on which day. So I know at a glance, did I post it? Has it run yet? Has it gone live yet? If I don't have my computer on, or I don't feel like checking on YouTube, I have this right at my desk. I can look at it. I'm pretty old school. I like pen and paper. I write stuff down a lot. So that's what I use these for my Each one has their own project. This is my take at the lake. I have a podcast that I'm working on, a couple podcasts that I'm working on, so that I know which episodes I've done and where they're at in the process at a glance. So that's what I use these for. But I got these for 95% off after school. And I got a lot of them. These, April to June, I don't know, this was a weird, I don't know, this is one I got 95% off, but it's got this beautiful cover on it that makes it spill proof and glue proof, and 95% off, you got to get a couple, right? I don't know what to do, but I figured glue books, if I want to, I can just change the dates. I could change it June 2022 and just write in my own dates if I feel the need. But certainly, again, glue books, or make a giant, this would make kind of a fun size junk journal, just for giggles. You take a piece of copy paper, a digital kit. Oh, it would have to be trimmed by about 1/4 inch height and lengthwise. So if you print non-borderless and trim those stupid borders off, you could glue your digikits right in here. This would make a really cool digital digikit, because a lot of the designers design full pages for you. You don't have to do anything to them. Design your own. Put your scraps on here. Lots and lots of uses for these. And again, I like that. If you don't like the cover, decorate the cover. Do a collage over it. Put it back in the sleeve. These I got for 30 cents yesterday. Again, new podcasts. So these are going to be episode trackers. This I'm going to use, I think, is my overall. That was the plan. I was going to just, okay, so what day do I do my take? What day do I do the podcast? Number 1, number 2. What day do I clean off my computer, etc., etc. But I also got this calendar for 30 cents yesterday. I'll tell you why in just a second. But once I opened it, I really like that it's bright. I think, oh, of course, it has a little more writing space, so I might use this one for my overall. It would stand out from the others, so this one might be an overall. Keep track of what the hell I'm doing. The reason I got this, I watched a Shanuki, I hope I'm saying that right, Shanuki art video. Brilliant, by the way. Super fun. She does full deck challenges for playing card, altered playing cards. She does index cards aplenty, art journal pages. She's got a lot of really fun ideas. So if you've not checked her out, please do so. But she uses these. I'm not going to cut up my new calendar just yet. But she takes these old calendar things and uses them, folds them in half and uses them as page tabs. Now you've got this beautiful number on there. Could take it down and just have, because we love numbers on stuff. And that could just be a quick, easy page tab. Junk it up, stamp it, make it less plain, distress it. I mean, there's a million ways to do it. Take out just the numbers and use them in collage. So she is using calendars in a way I've never seen anyone use calendars, and what a great, so that's specifically why I got this. I was hoping it would be all different colors. It does. Look how beautiful. For any color that you're working on, for any theme that you're working on, look at these big, beautiful numbers, great big tabs. Fold them, cut 2 out and fold them like I just did, like this one, or cut it out long ways, just 1, and have your number be sort of sideways. That's kind of cool. Cut this piece out, cover that up, unless you want a place for phone numbers. Looky here, ready-made notes. just cut those out. Beautifully colored and trimmed out. So I'm going to go get as many of these as I can because there's so much possibility in here for 30 cents. And oh, bonus, you get this fabulous piece of free with every purchase. A 10 by 11 piece of fabulous cardboard to play with. This would make a great cover. I just showed in another quick video making this accordion. This is going to be a glue book. It's pretty heavy duty. You know, it's a pretty chunky glue book. This would make a brilliant glue book too, and a whole lot less chunky. 30 cents, free cardboard. You can't beat it. This one I got from my dog calendar. I mean, look at the little Frenchie. Ho hum. Pug babies. Oh my God. So this is going to go in the It's a Date journal. These are going to go in my dog journals. And these bigger pages can be centerfolds in my dog journals. Looky. Free cardboard. You gotta love it. These 30-cent calendars, by the way, are paper thin. I mean, look at, there's nothing to them except beautiful pictures. More It's a Date thing. Dogs from a dog journal. And so I will just somehow use these somehow, some way in my dog journal. Oh my God. Little fussy cut those babies out and they will go across the bottom of something because they are freaking adorable. Last thing that you can do with, well, not last, the last thing on this video, there's a jillion things you could do with these calendars, and I hope that this has sparked some ideas for you, because that's what all of this is all about, is sparking your creativity and having you see things in a different way and helping you along your junk journal adventure. This one is another academic calendar. It's by Mead. It's spiral bound. It's pretty thick. It has this beautiful cover on it to this pocket. Unfortunately, they put this here, but no pocket here. What sense does that make? Use your head, Mead. Use your head. Especially because real price, this was $17. It's nice, but it's stupid. And this is another one that I got on clearance, either 75 or 95% off. I can't remember now. It's been a few minutes. But, and I've said in previous videos, I have gone gonzo for glue books. This one is a traveling dream board. If you've ever heard of Law of Attraction or Infinite Possibilities with Mike Dooley or Abraham and Esther Hicks, like The Secret, people who are teachers of that often talk about dream boards, collecting things that you want to see in your future. Do you want a new car? Do you want a new house? Do you want a new job? Do you want kids? Do you want a husband? Do you want a new sewing machine? What is it that you want? Find pictures of that and things that represent that future that you want, and collect them. And so I have just a truckload of things I found on the internet, stuff I've cut out of magazines. This whole binder is filled with my dream board stuff. And I use this, instead of putting it on a poster board and taping it to my ceiling, as some people have suggested. So when you wake up in the morning, it's the first thing you see. And when you go to sleep at night, it's the last thing you see. You're always thinking about your future. You're planting seeds in your subconscious. It's how our brain works. It's not woo-woo. It's not magic. It's just how our brain works. We're telling our subconscious, these are the things I want you to look for. These are the things I want you to help me make happen. So this is my, now, instead of a poster board, which I have done for years. I've done them for 20 years. So this is a smaller version of that, because your ideas change. Your dreams change. Oh, I got the new car. Okay, now I want the new house. It always that's why we keep going, is because there's always something next that we want to do, be, or have, or accomplish. And so a poster board is a pretty fixed thing, you know. Some of the ones I made some last year, and I've done a lot of those things. So when I look at it now, instead of it being inspirational, it's kind of irritating. Like, oh my God, I got to do another one. I'm excited. Look, I get to check all these things off, but now I got to do another one. So this, I just do it as I go along. Everyone at the beginning of the year, we all have such good intentions for refreshing and new year, new attitude, expect more, get in shape, eat better, refresh your routine. This was my January dream board. I don't do them every month. I just do them when I feel like I need a shift. I need a shift in my focus. And so that's when I do one of these. So another use for an old calendar can be a dream board. Just do a dream board spread. I like this because it's nice and big. You know, this, my dreams are bigger than this. My goals are bigger than this little guy. In most of the journals, as you may or may not know, I like to be 9 by 6, so I just have to fold my paper in half. No cutting, no trimming, no BS. But my dreams are bigger than this as well. So I like this bigger size. If you just want a glue book, beautiful. If you're looking for an easy way into junk journaling, I highly recommend starting glue booking. It gets you collecting stuff. It gets you knowing which paper sticks to what glue works better, those kinds of things. It helps you just get to know the lay of the land a little bit. It's a super easy in. So all about glue books. Why not make a dream board while you're at it? Kill a whole bunch of innocent little birds with one creative stone. So that's my bit on calendars. I'm sure you have your own ideas on how to use calendars and your own thoughts as a result of this little conversation. Do let me know in the conversation below, in the comments below. Do you have some different ideas? Did any of these spark an interest for you? Do you have a collection of old calendars? Are you gonna start one? Let me know. Love to hear from you. So it's date, right? It's date. My take at the lake. Out for now.